Yankee and the Brit's the place to be. Radio living is the life for me. Airwaves spreading out so far and wide. Keep your FM, just give me that internet side.
Online is where I'd rather stay. I've got a lot of music to play. I just adore a Yankee view. Darling, I love you, but give me a show to do.
The Chat.
The Brats.
On air.
That's fair.
You are my wife.
Goodbye, British life.
The Yankee and the Brit on air. Yes, sir. She's a cowgirl. Yankee and the Brit country Saturday night.
And on the Dog and Bone tonight we have Shay Lynn herself.
What are you doing, mountain girl?
Well, we are up in the mountains at Strawberry Reservoir. We just got here. We're setting up camp. We've got our tent set up, got the fire going, gonna grill some hamburgers and drink some beer and go down fishing tonight by the water.
Wow.
Did you say you got the fire going?
Got the fire going. Yeah. Yep, we're good. Got the beer going. Got the hamburgers gonna go here shortly. Hey, it's all good. Cowgirl type of thing, you know?
I'm hearing you. You gonna sing the fish a song?
Yeah, I usually always do. Here, fishy, 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 fishy.
Oh my gosh, you're not supposed to scare them away.
It actually brings them in.
I guess it saves
you
chicken
guys
bait in that. Yeah, we are good. We are good. Thank you so much. We have just been playing your tune about the cowgirl. Now, is that a girl like me that likes cows, or is there another kind of cowgirl?
Oh, well, it talks about, cowgirls or cowgirls. They ride their horses, and they can do pretty much anything. It's cowgirl talk, so that's what we do.
Yeehaw!
So do you write your own songs?
Yes, ma'am. Pretty much, I write pretty much my own lyrics and compose my own stuff, write my own music. Just recently I've had doing some writing with some other people, and it's turning out pretty good. I'm looking for some other co-writers that, want to write a number one hit. I'd like to write some more cowgirl, rebel, outlaw songs towards appreciating our military and our farmers and our country and our hard workers. So that's what I want to write towards.
When did you get started or how old were you when you first started singing?
I was 7 years old when I picked up the guitar and started playing it. Taught myself how to play guitar. And Winona and Patsy and all of those, ladies, Loretta Lynn, and, I listened to all of them. Grew up with Hank Williams and Merle Haggard and just all the old great country favorites.
Well, there's a question on my lips tonight, don't you? What was the name of your guitar when you were 7 years old?
I don't know if I even had a name for my guitar when I was 7 years old. The name for my guitars now, however, my blonde guitar, her name is Thelma. And Thelma gets pretty stubborn now and then. She doesn't like to tune once in a while, and she goes out of tune a lot. So,
does she
she can be pretty stubborn.
Does Thelma keep showing her G-string?
I guess you could say that, sure. I also got a pink guitar. She's just kind of like an old-timer, just a little acoustic pink guitar, but I like pink guitars. So her name is Louise. And Louise doesn't get played too often because Thelma bitches if I don't play her.
Now, we had this conversation on Facebook that I would pretend that I never ever heard that conversation and to never ever bring it up again because I was feeling a bit tormented by it.
All right.
What?
By the fact that she has guitars called Thelma and Louise.
If those two guitars ever cause you too much grief, you can always drive them off a cliff, I reckon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we could do that. We could just tie them together and say, here we go. Hold on.
So does your wonderful man have a name for his drum kit?
I have never named it yet.
Oh,
well,
thank
it says
you.
on the front of it, Shay Lynn.
I was going to say...
I do have Shay Lynn's name on it, so...
Let's hope you never name your drum kit. And if you do, then name it after me.
Hey, if he ever
Donna's
gets
a good
if he
name.
ever gets mad, he can take it all out on Shay.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Oh,
I'm gonna beat you like a drum, woman.
hey.
Let me feed on them tom-toms.
There you
Oh,
go.
you guys.
I like it.
Anybody else in your family musically inclined in any way?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
That narrows it down.
I got a couple uncles that play guitar.
I grew up with, me and my brother Gary, we grew up together. We were going to be the next Donnie and Murray Osmond.
Oh.
And,
Cool.
Dad had us we were just kids, and Dad had us in a few of the bars and playing as kids. He'd walk in there and tell them, my kids sing and play. I want them up on stage, and they'd say, okay, bring them in. So we'd go in and play when we were younger. We've been playing, since we were little. So yeah.
Did you ever sing Puppy Love?
I don't think I ever sang Puppy Love. No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nisi says hello, Shay Lynn.
Hey, Nisi. How you doing?
We don't know if Nisi's talking to the drum kit or you.
I'm pretty excited. Nisi got a new computer yesterday, I believe, when it showed up, and I'm so excited to have had a hand in that, and a few other people needed a computer pretty bad. She shares so many people's music and promotes everybody, and so now she's got something she can actually work on, and I just want to tell her, Nisi, I love you with all my heart. You're sweetie, and I appreciate all you do.
Well, how sweet is that?
Yes, she does a lot for people. She does a lot.
She does.
She does a lot for us as well. So yeah, we're all very thankful for Nisi. So tell us about your earliest musical memory from when you were young and had tiny legs.
Oh my gosh. Geez, I remember writing. I think the first song I ever wrote. I ought to bring that out someday. I've been kind of speaking on that song again, but I wrote a song called "Walking," and it's actually a pretty good song. I'll have to pull it out of the closet. But I wrote that, and then I started performing, just the fairs, festivals out there where I'm from, there in Santa Cruz, and Spanish Fork, and Provo. I took Provo Freedom Festival. I played, I believe, 3 or 4 years in a row, and I took first place a couple times and second place the other two, and then played awesome festivals. I've been playing forever, it seems like.
How old were you first time you played in front of a big crowd?
I believe I was actually 7 or 8 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like right from the start, huh?
Yeah. Right from the start. Well, like I said, Dad used to take me and my brother into the bars and we played for people. So, yeah.
Now, are you out?
Young.
Are you out now, traveling about, playing in different places?
We are. We've been. We had a show a couple weekends ago at a place called Tip Tavern. We had a 4-hour show, and yesterday we played the Utah County Fair. Not quite the turnout I was hoping for. I had a lot of people tell me they were going to show up, and not too many did. So that's all good. I'm thankful for my fans and people that are listening right now. And we play. We're playing what's called the Americana Music Festival in American Fork. And I don't have all the details on that. That'll be September 8th. And then after that, we're playing the Utah County Fair September 4th, or the Utah State Fair, September 14th. On the Xfinity stage, we go on at 4:30 to 5:30. Yes, yep, we do.
Now, you said you're going to Tennessee. Are you moving there, or are you just going there to play?
Oh no, we're packing up ship and we're setting down roots in Tennessee, Nashville area. So that's what we're looking forward to put our home up within the next month, and we've got a realtor out there looking for us. And so that's what we're doing. We're looking to buy out there on our roots.
Is this for musical reasons?
It is. It's for musical reasons. It's to be out there in Music City and hook up with people we need to hook up with. Hooked up with a very professional producer out there that's going to produce our next EP album. And some other very important people. I've got a gal out there now that I want to call my agent. She's a sweetheart, and she's helping us out also out there. We've got some important contacts, so it's all doing good.
Well, why Knoxville instead of closer to Nashville?
Oh, it's Nashville. It's not Knoxville.
Oh, I thought you said Knoxville. I'm sorry.
She just sounds like Marge Simpson tonight. She's had a bit of a tough time with her throat, and she's doing well.
I was wondering about that. I thought it was the phone.
No, you guys, I've been struggling with walking pneumonia for like 3.5 months now, and I didn't even know I had it.
So let's go to the mountains and get fresh air where I can stay sick instead of staying home and getting better.
We're not getting fresh air up here. They just had half of this forest burned down up here, and they had evacuations. Homes burned down and stuff up here at this reservoir. And so that fire went on for quite a while. And I think it's still burning a little bit up here. It's still kind of smoky. So that's, again, what's affecting me right now is the smoke.
Yeah, that'll help your throat.
And she's had gigs as well to do. So, if you do need to put the phone down, just put the phone down. We wouldn't be mad at you. Wow, you're doing all right. You're doing well.
I love talking to you guys, and I appreciate you, having me on your radio. So.
Now, do you have your own studio, or where have you been recording at?
We don't have our own studio. We will someday. We recorded our EP, our 5-song EP that you guys are playing right now. All those songs were recorded with Jason Jones at his studio, Art City Sound, in Springville, Utah. He's a hell of an engineer. He's one heck of a good guy, and he knows what he's doing. So
Utah has studios, huh?
Oh, yeah. Believe it or not, they did have quite a few.
That's one part of the country I've never been to. I always wanted to go up there into the Northwest, but I have no idea, what goes on around there.
Oh, my. Y'all need to come to Utah. Utah has some of the most beautiful countryside, all diverse countryside, you can ever see. Utah's got it all, so beautiful. Yeah.
You never know, because we love to travel.
They're moving to Tennessee.
Oh, all right then.
We'll be closer to you guys.
We come to see you and you move away. That's typical.
we want to get out there. We want to get settled, and we want to start booking for bigger shows. Around Tennessee area. Surrounding states. We want to book. We want to get big enough where we can, get called out and go open for the bigger stars and get heard and seen better. So that's what we're looking towards. That's what we want to do.
What do you do for a band now?
We have a really good band actually. Yeah, we're still working together. Our new guitarist has come on board. He's played with us twice now actually. Chuck Tasso. He's from Elko, Nevada, and he's an amazing guitarist. And we're working with him and on our stuff, and he's learning real fast. So, and then our bass player. Go ahead.
They're not all going to move to Tennessee, though.
They are not, but let me tell you, they're going to be on the road. They're planning on coming along. They're going to buy their own motorhomes, and they're going to load up ship, and they're going to come right along. So
how cool is that?
We're all talking about. So that's what I hope to happen. I got to plug my bass player, Brad Campbell. Brad's amazing artist, entertainer, and musician. He can play anything. So I'm thankful to have him on board, and he teaches me a lot. So.
Now, does your husband play in every song?
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Yep, he's the drummer. He's the backbone of the band.
So you guys are a team no matter what?
Well, we try to be.
Yeah, I
like my way. I'm a stubborn Taurus cowgirl, so I like my way. And he has to calm me down, put me in my place. But
his name's Robert, is that right? For some reason, I keep forgetting his name, Robert. Okay.
Robert, yep.
Awesome. I've remembered.
Yep. Or Rob, whichever,
So where do you guys see yourselves in 5 years, considering all the big changes that's going on in your lives right now?
Oh, my gosh. Well, 5 years from now, I'm hoping I'm sitting on my horse ranch out there because he feels playing music with all the stars, inviting them out to our house. So, you know, I want to be on the CMPs, the ACMs. You know, I want platinum awards also. So that's where I see myself. I can't wait to be playing on the Grand Ole Opry stage. It's always been my dream. I stood there when we went out to Tennessee 2 weeks ago. I got to stand on that famous circle, and I got to actually sing a verse of "Walking After Midnight." So and I filled that whole room with my voice, and I got done singing. You know, we were just doing a backstage tour. Let me tell you, it was amazing. It's still amazing. And I got done singing. They took their picture and everything, and I walked to the back of the Opry stage. I just started falling. I just an emotional, amazing just moment just to stand where Patsy and Loretta and, you know, Merle and Johnny and, you know, all of them. Yeah.
So if you were to become big and famous, you think you can handle all that?
I'm damn sure going to give a hell.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sorry for the swearing, but that's how I feel. You know, that's me. So take me as I am.
Hey, we can't love you any other way than what you are, you know? That's the best way to be as yourself. Have you ever been starstruck at all? Have you ever met anyone and thought, oh my gosh?
Yeah, my husband.
Your husband? Wow.
Yeah, I'm starstruck by my husband. My husband's played drums for a lot of people. You know, I haven't been to a lot of concerts. I've been to Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood and Martina McBride, and several of the Judds and Winona concerts. Mostly that's, you know, what I've gone to is Winona and the Judds. And I followed them my whole life. And yeah, starstruck with my idol, Winona. I would do anything to be on stage with her. And I'm Miranda Lambert. So those are, you know, my two.
Are you going to be able to talk much longer?
I'm actually going to go cook some hamburgers and get our camp finished setting up, and then I'm going to go line in the water.
Sounds like your voice is slowly disappearing.
It is. You take a swig of my beer.
I couldn't tell if you were crying or whether you were
doing
a Marge Simpson impression.
Well, I get a little emotional when I talk about my idols. So.
Yeah.
Do you have any hobbies? You guys do anything outside of music?
Well, yeah, we're up here camping and fishing. I like anything that's in the back, you know, the back country. That's what I am. I'm a cowgirl. I was raised in the mountains. Dad raised us in the mountains. We kind of, you know, built fires. We actually lived up in the mountains for, you know, almost a whole year. Me and my brother and three of my stepbrothers and sisters in a little trailer, and those are memories I'll never forget. And we learned a lot. We learned how to survive. I could survive in the mountains if I had to. I know how to build a fire. I know how to find things to eat, and how to find water, and how to, you know, survive. So Dad taught me that, and that's, I'm a cowgirl. I like to be in the mountains. I love my horses. I was raising horses for a long time, quarter horses. And I'll have them back again someday. But
that's
the
way I was going to go. I wanted to live I'd rather live in the woods any day. I was going to move to West Virginia when I left Ohio, but I can't live where it's cold. And anywhere where there's mountains, there's going to be snow and cold. So I ended up here.
So what do you think of the new generation of country stars right now and the music industry today? I mean, I know you said that you went over to Nashville and you was pretty disappointed by certain things. So
listen, I'm old school, you know. I'm outlaw old school, you know. I don't like the way it's come down there in Nashville on Broadway and, you know, what's going on, but I'm not going to down it. Those people out there, those musicians, they're working their asses off. And they play steady. And they're amazing musicians out there. You know, the genre of country music has changed. And, you know, I'm not real fond of it. But I got to go with it. I'll go with the flow. You know, to get me where I need to be. But I want to be writing, the outlaw stuff. And so we'll just see what happens. I don't know if they're going to accept that out there. I mean, they do Chris Stapleman. They do Miranda. She's doing a lot of outlaw stuff, So there's a chance. There's hope for us.
So are you going to have to change the way you do your style of music and how you are to accommodate how they are? So they're going to have to do a bit of budging to...
Well, I hope not. If that's what I have to do and write towards better, I hate to, break down and say yes. But hey, the industry is it's ever changing, and so we have to adapt. If we don't adapt, then there's no hope. So we have to adapt.
There's a lot of people that come on here that say, I'm not doing what they want me to do. I am going to be me, and that's it. So, I was wondering, is there a place that you won't go? Is there a point where you're going to say, no, I'm me. This is what I'm doing.
Yep, there is when they want to like sell what they're selling right now, instead of selling, talent, because these young kids really haven't seen, they don't know the music, they haven't lived it, haven't lived that life, so you got to live a little, to understand and put your heart and soul into something that, they're singing. It's got to come from your heart, and I don't hear a lot of feeling in this new age music. I don't feel a lot of heart and soul in this new age music. It's just about the almighty dollar, really. So, I'm going to steer my writing towards, what I like to do, and I'll always, learn and try and get better and take advice from anybody and everybody. And some of it I'll take in, some of it won't.
So what kind of music, other than the music that you do, is there any other kind of music that, really moves you, really makes you want to dance?
Oh,
she just fell over.
I listen to Chris Stapleton a lot. Stapleton is, his music, I love it. So I want to write towards that stuff. David Allen Coe, I love his music. Still, Willie's my hero. Merle, Waylon. I still have to write to that, and I always will. So we'll see once that happens.
And Robert, do you ever get starstruck with Shay Lynn?
Robert, she's calling you. He's out putting up tents.
Hey, get back here.
He's out doing all the work while she's sitting back enjoying herself.
She's such
I'm sitting back drinking my beer, watching him work.
I like your style.
Right?
I like your style, too. Leave me alone while I'm busy.
So I was just asking, Robert, do you get starstruck having your lovely lady as a singer and country star?
I have no problem with it.
I'm far from a country star, honey. I'm far from it.
But that's just your opinion, and it doesn't count.
Oh. All right. Well, shut up, then.
I actually think it's kind of cool to have my wife be the one in the spotlight. So I have not a problem with it.
Cool. So, Shay Lynn, do you have any heroes?
That's quite the question. Yeah. Merle Haggard first. Merle, Willie, Waylon, Donnie, June. I could go down the line. Hank Williams Sr., Hank Williams Jr., the boss. It goes on forever, guys. Linda Ronstadt, I could go on forever in classic rock and roll. In bluegrass music, the Carters started, really country music and bluegrass music way, way, way back when. So I could go back to the 30s and 40s. I've listened to all of that music. So I have a lot of heroes and a lot of idols. But, Merle Haggard's my number one.
So if you could have a party in the sky with anybody that's passed away, if you could play your music with someone that's passed away, who would that party in the sky be with?
That'd be Merle Haggard and Patsy Cline.
Merle Haggard and Patsy Cline, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, those
Awesome.
are my two. I got to tell you, I found out, I wrote that song, Queen of Country. My fellow playing. Thank you for that. Queen of Country, I found out I did a little research in that. And I'm related to Patsy Cline. My grandma, my dad's mom, was first cousin to Patsy Cline. She was a Patterson, and Patsy was a Patterson. Both born out there in Virginia. So first cousin. So, someone told me that makes me second cousin. I have no clue. I just know I'm related to Patsy Cline, and I'm so excited about that. So.
Wow. That's pretty awesome. That's your claim to fame.
Yeah.
So, do you remember the first album that you ever bought?
I believe that probably was Kiss.
Kiss?
Yeah.
Wow.
I used to play Kiss's album. I wore it out, actually. Kiss was probably my first ever band. Yeah. Well, kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah, quite a bit of a difference.
Yeah. I've listened to so much music. I used to listen to a lot of heavy metal, Metallica, and so, I come from all different genres.
So is there a point in your life or any influences or something that's happened that has defined your music and your style?
Yeah, Patsy Cline and Merle Haggard's music, Haggard. Oh, excuse me. My son wants to chime in. So,
Your son? Tell him to go home.
say hi.
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 Hi,
They
son.
can't hear you. His name's Jackson, actually.
Hello. Jackson, live on the Yankee and the Brit show, everybody.
Yeah, you're on the radio, too. To answer your question, my idols, I got so many. Still there?
Yes, I thought you were talking. I thought the signal had gone off.
You said you were going to answer the question. What happened?
Well, I was trying. I'm going to go cook some hamburgers, y'all, so.
Okay. Well, where can people purchase your music, and then we'll let you. We'll give your voice a rest.
Go on to YouTube. You got to search Shay Lynn on YouTube. It's hard to find, but I really would like y'all to start, checking out my YouTube a little more. My Reverb Nation is reverbnation.com/Shay, SHAY, _Lynn, LYNN. You can find us there. You can also find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Shay Lynn's Music. We're also all over digital platforms. I haven't been pushing that a month. Twitter, you can go on and view me on Twitter at Shay_Lynn69. And, the same thing on Instagram. So, yeah, go find me on there. But, yeah, me and my husband and my band.
Of course, you understand, Robert. She won't be speaking to you the rest of the night.
Robert's a god. He went to wash his hands, and, yeah. I'll speak for him.
Well, we'd like to have you come back when you're capable.
Love to come back. Absolutely. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys playing our music and, having us on the air. So.
Well, go rest up. I feel bad making you yak this much.
Oh, I'm not going to rest. I'm going to go cook dinner for the fam, and then we're going to go set up our fishing poles down by the water and do some fishing by the
Yeah, but you don't have to talk.
lantern light.
You don't have to talk doing all that.
I don't. And I didn't bring my guitar up today. I usually take it camping with me, but Thelma and Louise both stayed home so I could rest my voice. So.
Someone put some
That's what
duct
we're
tape
doing.
over her mouth so she can't make a noise.
My doctors are like, you gotta rest your voice. So I do. I gotta rest it.
Yeah, it sounds
So
like
I've
it.
got a couple weeks off. And take a couple weeks off and do a little bit of writing. And if there's writers out there want to come forward and write with me, get a hold of me on Facebook or wherever. And I want to write some outlaw cowgirl chick songs. So let's do it. Get for it.
It sounds just like you're following that doctor's advice.
We're trying. It's not easy for me to keep my mouth shut and not play my music. So.
Well,
You really
you've got
can.
to. It's about as simple as that. You're
Go
gonna have to
enjoy
do
your
as you're
campground.
told, woman.
Enjoy yourselves up there in the mountains now.
Absolutely. Y'all take care. Thank you so much. Robert,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank-
And we'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Good night.
You too.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Here's Shay Lynn and Run, 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 Little Girl.
She's the Brit.